cons as promised. If you haven't seen my pros of VSG, please look at that video, but these are the cons only. I broke up pros and cons in 2 different videos just so they don't clash with each other and we can just have a clear idea of our pros and cons. So we're going to go ahead and get straight into the con. Oh, let me introduce myself. For anyone who is new here, my name is Chelly. I had VSG gastric sleeve surgery 10/11/21. I am over 100 pounds down. I started at 260. I am now at 148. I am 5'1". So that is my stats. So if anybody is thinking about getting the VSG, this is just some pros and cons, today's cons. So excuse me, please go look at that pro video of all of the pros of VSG. So today we're going to get into the cons. Always a cons, always pros and cons to everything, gal pals. Remember that. Cons. This is possible, I'm going to just get right into it. Possible nutrient deficiencies. So this is pretty serious because if you aren't putting the right nutrients in your body and the right vitamins and the right everything that you need, proteins to keep your body running like a well-oiled machine, you will have those deficiencies. And if you do not take care of those deficiencies or attend to those, you can have serious medical issues. So please be sure to take your vitamins. Be sure to do iron, vitamin D, zinc, vitamins, all the vitamins that you need so you don't have any deficiencies, because we're not able to just, put so much stuff in our body. So that is important. And that's a con because you really have to stay on top of that. I guess. Number 2, and these don't rank. These are just random orders. They don't rank like this is the worst. This is the, it's not in rank. So number 2 is psychological challenges, the mental health part of VSG. It can cause depression, anxiety, body dysmorphia as you adjust to this new life and this new body. It is a mental roller coaster. So please make sure you have a strong support system that can really help you and get you through. If you do need to get a therapist, I recommend that. It is very, very hard. I think that is probably the toughest thing that I've had to deal with is the mental health part of it. It's just so much things that you're not prepared for, that you have no idea what the heck is to come. Don't be scared. It's fine. I'm not trying to scare you out of it. I'm just saying it's tough. It causes a lot of things. So, number 3, social challenges. So whenever you're out socially with people, out to eat, out to drink, we can't eat that much. We can't drink that much now that we have, 80% of our stomachs taken out. So for some people, it can cause a social awkwardness for them. Me personally, not so much, but I have seen people feel uncomfortable because, they eat a few bites and then they just have to wait. And it can just be awkward, and other people feel uncomfortable. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm still eating. It can cause a social awkwardness. So just please be prepared for that. Another pro is emotional eating challenges. Some people, I'll just speak for myself, have emotional eating habits. We feel emotional, we want to eat, and we can't because our stomach is so tiny. So we have to find other ways to adjust for that emotional eating. You can transition that into working out, reading, journaling, other things to keep your mind off of the stress that you're having where you can't eat. So that is another pro. Potential regain. So that is a pro as well, because if you don't take care of yourself, once you get to a certain time in your journey, like a year and a half, my doctor said that I will stop losing weight, and if I want to lose more weight, I will have to work on it. And if I don't watch out, I could regain. So that is one thing that I do not want to do. But if you don't take care of yourself, you will regain all of the weight. So that is a pro, because your stomach will stretch back to 260. So please remember, this is not a miracle. surgery. This is a tool to help us make healthier decisions. Number, what number is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6 is the changes in our body. It could be, you know, a pro and a con, depending how you look at it. A pro, of course, you want to see changes in your body. I mean, a pro is, of course, you want to see changes in your body, but the pro is you will have all this loose skin. I am going to get my loose skin cut off, but, you know, some people aren't able to do that. They're left with the loose skin. Right now, I just take it as it comes. It's a part of my journey. I don't let it make me uncomfortable because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get it cut off, you know. So my arms, not so much, so I'm gonna have to work these arms off. But this is, you know, my kids will be like, why are your arms so squishy? And I'm like, I lost 100 pounds. Like, what do you expect my arms to look like after losing 100+ pounds? But look how skinny they are without the fat. Crazy. So that can be a pro if you do not want a lot of loose skin. It just depends how big you were too. Let me see. Cons. Oh, okay. Always cold. This is personal. I just threw that in there. I am always cold. I have never been this cold in my life. I feel like I'm always cold. And then our last con is the menstrual cycle, the period. For me, that is the worst part of this surgery, is the drastic change in my periods, the heavy flow, the PMS, all the stuff that comes with periods heightened to the 1000th degree. Like, you have to understand. That's something they don't talk about too. So that is the number one pro is, no, con. We're on cons. The number one con is the period. So just remember, these cons don't apply to everyone. This is just a generic list of things that I came up with. So everyone's journey is different. So this is just for people who are interested, doing research, and kind of seeing what is the pros and cons out there for the VSG. If you have had a VSG, comment down below and tell me your cons. I want to know what you guys, my gal pals, what your cons are. And then head on over to my pro video and then tell me what you think about the pros. So I appreciate you guys, you beautiful ladies, so much. You always leave so many great, amazing comments, kind words, and I love it. Thank you for supporting my journey. Please remember to subscribe and watch this video and give it a like. I'm trying to get this channel growing, share my experience. So I appreciate y'all. Love y'all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.